Hey everyone, so it's Maggie Mulhern here in New York City with Nicholas French. And if you saw the video before with Sasha Quarles, you know that Nicholas was a hero. So how did that all happen on your end?
Well, what happens, I love to help people, and some people reach out to me. I remember a story once when somebody in New York was doing a hairstyle, a very famous actress, and he'd never put a lace-based wig on, yeah? So I was actually telling somebody from London in the pouring rain in the street how to put this lace-based wig on in the New York studio in Chelsea Wharf. So, I seem to be this, so they call me the godfather at Matrix because I've been around for so long. And I think that's just, I'm like a resource. And Sasha, I've known for many, many years, a very talented young man. And, he ran me for a taxi. He said, I'm in a terrible state here. I've got to go do a pickup shot. And I haven't got the hair at all. And I need this hair and that hair and whatever hair. And so I rang Mr. Ron personally and said, look, you really need to make sure this happens because, there's a lot of money involved for this young man and everything else. And also it has to look right. But I've done some films in the early days myself, so I know how important it is with continuity and having the hair to sort of real hair, look like real hair, not just something that's thrown on. And so it's always a pleasure to help people. And I don't care where they're from, who they are. Because one day, what goes around comes around, doesn't it?
Yeah, and that's our big question here is the whole peer-to-peer thing. Yeah. How do you make that happen? I mean, how do you make sure that you are in a position to network with other hairdressers?
Well, the thing is about, I think attitude, determines your altitude, and I've been very lucky in this industry in many respects, and I'm not jealous of anybody, so I don't have that thing about, I'm not going to help them. I help anybody, because like my father said in the old days, he said to me, Nick, I did a hair show, so it wasn't very good. He said, first of all, your attitude. He said, never look down on anybody unless you can put your hand out and pull them up to where you sit today as a hairdresser. I thought that was marvelous. So I always think about anybody, who's calling out, how can we help? Because it's all about the industry. It's not about the individuals. It's about what the public think of our industry. And we've fought for so many years, especially Vidal and people like my father, to raise the bar, if you will, and the respect from the public to what we do as hairdressers. And I think it makes it stronger if we work together. If we fight each other, it just stays where it is, doesn't it?
And the other thing is, and you said that you've known Sasha for many, many years, so you probably knew him before you were a big star and before he was a big star.
For a long time, yeah.
So it's everybody you meet is a potential star, and even if they're not a potential star, it's somebody.
You want this industry to be recognised as having a lot of talented people. It has a lot of talented people, but people don't know. And it's only because people like yourself, Maggie, who are great publicists, that the public are beginning to understand who we are and what we do, and how important our role is in sort of society, really. It's extraordinary.
Yeah, well, we're lucky, obviously, because of Modern Salon TV, that we're able to get, a face and a voice to the big superstars like. Oh no, you're a superstar, and Sasha's a superstar, and how nice that you're from two different areas.
Yeah.
He's celebrity and movie, and you are just like a magical superstar, obviously in print and in mentorship.
Yeah, I love the mentorship thing. I know we had a recent project. We had a marvelous time on it, and that's a collaboration of yourselves and ourselves and everybody, having one sort of goal. And it's very exciting to see the results because and how it all went. I thought it was amazing.
He's talking about the Spread the Love with Matrix that we just did.
Could talk about that. So.
Just a magnificent shoot. Yeah. Well, so that's nice. So the bottom line, the takeaway here is everybody you meet in the industry is somebody you should maintain a friendship with and a link with.
Potential, and you can feel it. Yeah. You can feel if they're passionate. It's all about P's, isn't it? It's passion, precision, perfection. That's what hairdressing is about, and it's all about, publicity as well now. And it's important to embrace hairdressers and to take them to a different place. A lot of hairdressers, they lose their way, they feel a bit depressed, and some of them are so talented and they don't know they're talented because nobody's ever said, that's a wonderful job you've just done, that's beautiful. I could learn something off that, and people don't realise their potential. They get so,
And that's why they need people like you and Sasha.
Hopefully.
So, well, congratulations. Thank you for coming to, it's super Nicholas. Super Nicholas.
It
was so great to see you. Thanks a lot. All right, we'll see you. Bye.
All right.